only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrich Inian. He should be back in the chapel, and should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it. We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help? We'll be right behind you. I just can't sleep. I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back. Yes, I have it. Why? That's right. They managed to close the castle gates just before we were forced in here. I'm afraid you're in for a tough time, friend. The city's in bad shape, and it will be difficult to make it to the guardhouse by yourself. I'd better go with you. We'll have to go through the chapel undercroft, and then through what's left of the city. If I don't make it, take the key and carry on without me. You'll need to reach the tower at the north wall of the city. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! Die, cur! Come on, we've got to keep moving. This ends here! You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you. Best of luck. Do your worst! You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
I'm just warming up!
That the best you can do? This area is clear. We've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late. Move out! Show me what you've
Take
got.
that!
Damn you! Won't you die? horses.
Down it. Bleed to death. Look out! Do your worst. Take that! That's the most you can do. I fought mud traps more fearsome than you.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you? We We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance? At least, this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come. Certainly. Take care.
A pleasure to speak with you. Good day.
There's evil afoot, citizen, and I've little time for chatter. What is it? The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed. Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
Hear me, O people of Cyrodiil! Oh, unhappy Tamriel! Where is your divine crusader in these latter days of petty strife and lesser men?
My children are starving.
Is there
Please help.
no one who...
I'm Hassathil, Heinrich Oakenhull's wife. The life of a sailor's wife isn't an easy one. Heinrich is at sea 9 months out of 10. But Anvil's a friendly town, and the 9 console me. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it.
would
Be seeing you.
stand for the 9? Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aelids, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods. Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aelids 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Aeliad sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the Aeliad tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry? You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight? Well then, hail, hero of Kvatch! Let me add one more voice to the never-ending chorus of praise. I'm sure one of your many devotees will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusaders' relics. The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the Aeliad sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed? Are you a worthy knight? Well, He is the enemy of all who walk free on Tamriel today, a survivor of the ancient race of Aeliad slave masters who once ruled Cyrodiil. He was struck down by Pelinal, but by his art, Umaril had bound himself to the realm of his mistress, the Daedra Lord Meridia. So he was not slain, but simply cast adrift upon the waters of oblivion. Now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the Think on this. What happened here is only the beginning. Hear me, O people of Cyrodiil. Pelennor Whitestrake once struck down the enemies of man and God, who will now reclaim his relics and fight again for the truth. So, another one who has come to... Are you? Well then, hail! I'm sure one of your many devotees will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusaders' relics. Are you? Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding. Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight? Are you? A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wished to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you, visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait for a sign. May the 8 and 1 guide your steps. Is there no one who would stand for the 9?
Well met.
One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes. It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. Sure, go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just You hear about Gogan? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that. Thank you, kind sir. He's a fairy tale. Of course, it's... Blessings of Anu upon you.
Welcome. Please, don't be shy. I'm listening.
I swear that when I passed by Venerus Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velman Venerus will never sell that death trap. Take care. What is it?
Good morning. What's going on with you?
I heard there was some guy looking for adventure. The Fighters Guild is a good place to start. I worry sometimes I'll go soft here. Training mostly and living easy. So now and then, I go out along the coast on my own just to stay in shape.
The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Danton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burzgrow Kosh in Cheydinhal. If you're interested, see Velena Danton.
You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy.
That layabout? You can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms. Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves had problems around here recently.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures. We're looking for recruits. Interested? If you're interested, see Velena Danton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Goodbye.
What can I do for you? Looking for some work? If so, the Fighters Guild can always use able-bodied new members. Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living. I love being in the guild. There's money to be made. If you'd like to join up, let me know. The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining? Fine. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. For contracts, speak either with me or with Burzgrow Kosh in Cheydinhal. Good luck to you. You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting the associated duties and responsibilities. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the Guild or at the sole discretion of the Guild Master. Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Deirdre have been driven out. Let's get to training. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house. A contract. Be seeing you.
Go ahead, please. You too.
Vigdis, Fighters Guild. Are you kidding? I came here to get away from the mountains and snow. Mirabelle Monet runs quite a... Farewell.
Heroine of the Fighters Guild. Health and fortune. Get outside of town if you get a chance, and hike north along. Be seeing you.
Hello. Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade. You notice all the Nords around here? It's partly because Nords like ships and sailing. Mostly, we're sick of freezing our asses off in Skyrim. Sure, the guy down by the chapel. He's... Go to it!
Greetings to you.
Val Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice Enelroth will tend the smithy. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why? I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Thank you for your patronage. Take care.
Enelroth, Morvain's apprentice. Varro Morvain's been a good master. Goodbye.
Let's hear it.
Sishani, the old sea captain and rover, now a ship owner and fat cat. Pleased to meet you. I don't know what to think. Maybe the prophet is right, and the ancient gods have come back for vengeance. Yes, he preaches outside the chapel every day. Hard to miss. I think you'll know him when you see him. Take some advice. Go down to the sea. Stand a while. Watch the sun rise and set. Think on distant lands across the water. Take care.
Greetings to you.
Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil. Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now? Hey, you don't even have enough money.
How are you? My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. Norbert Lellis runs a fine store. Between the sailors and shipmen of the... Farewell.
Hi there.
Hello there. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme, oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed, they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. I like it here. People are very friendly. Much nicer than in the Imperial City. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kavach, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city. I hope the reward will suit the risk. It's all I have. What can I help with? All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to... The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer.
knows much tells some. Maik knows many things others do not. People always enjoy a good fable. Maik has yet to find one, though. Perhaps one day. Goodbye.
Hi there.
How goes it?
How can I help you?
Afternoon.
It's you. Hi.
Good to see you.
Nothing much more I can help with. I'm afraid the flowing bowl attracts the worst and
It has no master?
Always be on your guard.
Good afternoon. Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats. You're kidding, right?
It has no master?
Hello.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of
Eh? What do you want? Sorry, I'm new in town. Good news from Kvatch for a change. See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
Fight well.
Good evening.
I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy. It's a big town. Hell, it's a big count. Farewell.
Well met. How goes it?
Go
Welcome
ahead.
to the
I'm
Flowing
listening.
Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really. The Count went missing about 10 years ago. No one knows what happened to him. Lady Malona rules County Anvil. Her ladyship has no intention of remarrying. Liked her first Count well enough, I guess. Doesn't fancy a replacement.
Blasted thief. Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
You got a great deal there. A good price for a good customer. You got a great deal there.
Come back and see me again.
Yes, I've noticed some of them in my establishment. They don't break the law while they're here, so there's nothing I can do. If you wait around long enough, I'm sure they'll show up. Be seeing you.
I haven't seen you here before. Aw, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
How do you do?
Keep it.
What's going on with
See
you?
you later. Don't keep us waiting. He's a blessing on this town. The only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen. You'll see. Hope you're not planning to get much sleep.
Patience. We'll have all night.
I saw
Trust
some mud
me
crabs
when I
by the
say
water
we'll
recently.
give you a
I steered
night
clear
to
of them.
remember.
I avoid those things whenever I can.
So long.
Farewell.
How are you?
Okay, you?
I've been better.
Mirabelle Monet is quite...
I'm Norbert Lels. I let my merchandise speak for itself. Look around. If you see something you like, we'll talk about a price. Anvil's a port town. That's why... Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's a good deal. An excellent bargain. Tell your friends about me. Good day. Hi there.
How do you do?
How are you?
A coin for an old beggar?
Astia Inventius, wife of the woodsman Pinnerus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a little work around the house. Well, if you don't mind scruffy sailors smelling like bilge, I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. Be seeing you. I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table? What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
You look upset that
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. They're saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion gates. Do you think any of it's true? Don't spend all
a little busy right now. Got your mess to clean up.
the money from the reward in one place. Sorry, can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil. Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
What do you want? Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's more than I do. A fine transaction. A good price for... A good price for a good customer. Pleasure to serve you. Be seeing you.